Okay, round 2 of making the tags. Because I didn't get very far, I have slimmed it down so I haven't got so much to choose from, and I've got out some lace and I've got the bling out and everything, so we're ready to go. My first thought is this belly band. I'll just put that one on one side, and I've got this lace that's been cut, and I just think just to add another layer where we can tuck something in, I could stitch that on to there, and I want something to sort of make it a bit stronger down the centre. I do have this, which is from Jovi, but then it covers up all the flowers, and I've got other bits of lace which might work down the centre, and you can still see. I quite like that. So what I'd have to do is stitch that down like that, or we can just pop on maybe a butterfly like this. That would work. So bear with me. So what we're going to do is, I've got to be really careful when I glue this, because if I glue this, it's going to stick down to the bottom. So what we need to do is find some plastic to put underneath. A bit of plastic here, that'll work. So we can slide this in, just so that it doesn't go straight through and glue completely down, because you wouldn't want that. So let's glue the bits that are going to stick up if we're not careful. And I think that is a really pretty belly band out of our scraps. And let that dry. It won't stick to the plastic, so we're quite safe. And this is my next one I'm going to tackle, and I found this. How cool is this? That is just like a band of lace that somebody's like stuck together, and it fits perfectly around there. So I'm thinking belly band, but I just need to put something on this tag first, and this came to mind. I think there's only one here, so I'm thinking we put as much of this on as we can and just wrap it round the back. Just do these bits in the middle. That should hold that down. It won't take much. And get rid of that. Just to press this down so I don't get covered in glue. And I might just flip that round to the other side. There we go. So that's going to be my belly band. I've had it for a little while, and it just fitted on this tag, which I thought was like weird, just weird. And the colour is pretty nice. I love the blue colour. Well, it's blue, of course I'm going to love it. There we go. How cool is that? Little belly band. What I might do is stitch around the outside so that it holds the belly band in one place. But maybe we can just put one of our tags in there as well. Does that sort of go? Or one of the ones we've already made, which is somewhere. So we'll need, if we're going to put a tag in, we're going to need like something at the bottom to hold it. Let's have a look. I've got some flowers cut out. They're a bit big. Oh, I've got tickets. I've got a ticket here I'll cut out. Like that one. Do you know what this one needs? It does need a bit more trimming, but it also does need to be distressing is the word I'm looking for. And I've got a big sponge. Oh, look. You can tell I do sewing, everything's covered. I'm just going to give it a little bit of green, because I'm not going to be doing this on everything. I just think it needs something. Right, let's just keep all my embellishments separate because I'm getting messed up again. Ooh, could put this on. Huh. How perfect was that? I think this is a sticker. Is this a sticker? No. No, need to glue that. We'll glue that down. Now, usually I would just staple something to the bottom of there, but I'm not going to because it's not that kind of journal. There we go. Now there's loads of glue on that, so we're going to have to let that dry. So that's ready for a tag of some kind. Once it's dry, we're doing a lot of leaving things to dry today. I think that's really pretty. And obviously we might put some ribbon or something at the top. So that's another one going to dry. Right, now I want to tackle these because we made these. And I bet you all wondered what we're going to do with that. I don't know. We're going to find out right now because I think we're going to, first of all, this is going to be attached like that so that we can put something inside. But before I do that, I want to put some lace on it. I'm much happier now I've got some lace out. Now this I have took off an old top that I found in the thrift store. I'm going to call them thrift stores because that's what you guys call them. But I mean charity shops, it just sounds better. It sounds nicer. And I've just cut it off because it was a piece of lace. So I'm thinking how pretty it would look if I put some like at the top. Do you think? Let's try it. And I don't know whether to go round the bottom. Let's just glue this down at the same time. So we go down. I'm thinking I may have to cut that and then come back down the other side. What do you think? Should we trim it? I'm glad I found these. Can't find me big scissors. I've probably packed them with some fabric somewhere. And we'll come down here. I mean, we just folded that piece of 6x6. I go, just measure it. Cut it down here because I don't know how. Sorry, my arms are in the way. I've got 2 layers of jumpers on today because it's pretty chilly in my craft room. How pretty is that? I may have to just fiddle around with that a little bit. I really need my big scissors to do this job. But you know I'm going to persevere. Come on. There we go. Come off. I'm not going to do the other side. We'll leave that a minute. Right. So we've got that on there. Now, obviously we've got this plain bit. So we need to decorate that up. I'm just thinking whether to pop some flowers on that I'll cut out. I think they would look quite pretty. Maybe? Yeah. I've got another one of those. Maybe I'll put that on that side. I don't know what's missing. What is missing? Come on. You know. I know you know. I know you know. Let's try doing this. I know I need to decorate it, but I don't know what to put on it. the pressure that you're all watching me. Okay, my phone battery is about to die, but I have found this. I've found more doilies, and I'm thinking that will cover a lot of that white. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut this in half. Hello, I have a little visitor. We're going to quickly do this because I don't want her to be up here on the video again, because there's all sorts up here. I'm going to do this very quick, and then I'll have to charge my phone before I can finish. So again, I'm just going to wrap it round the back. It's not straight. It's not straight at all. I'm covering, it's not straight at the back. I can cut that off actually, but as it's going to go straight onto the book, it doesn't really matter. Either or, I just think it gives a nice edge. Shh. And I'm going to pop one of these flowers on, because I think that will look pretty. One on either side. Where'd the other one go? And I'll charge my phone and hopefully finish this off. It's sticking to the bottom now. I'm going to pop it on this piece of paper because I don't want it to stick onto there. I've got to go in it is this piece of writing paper, which I think is going to look adorable. I'm going to fold it to hopefully the right sort of size to fit in. Oh, look at that. How pretty. Please fit. It would just... No! Oh, Carol, what have you done? Not quite. Oh well, it's folded twice. It'd have been nice if I could have folded it right the first time. How pretty is that to go in your journal? I love that. I'm going to just trim that bit there because I don't think I need quite that much. Now it's dried off. Now the glue is set, I can cut it and then just glue that properly down. Right, a bit more glue on there. And that is that really pretty pocket out of a 6x6 bit of scrap of paper. Okay, my phone hasn't finished charging, but I wanted to carry on because I've got everything out. So this has worked absolutely fine. So we've got a nice space there to put a journaling card, and that will go on a page. I found a little card for this one, and I think it just looks super cute. I've just sewn around, and I've sewn around all of it, not just that bit. And of course it didn't go on straight, but you know. On this pocket, I've actually just rounded off the top and the bottom because I think it makes it look a lot nicer. So that's as far as we'd got. So I've got some ideas for these ones. So let me just do one at a time, and I'm hoping I'm going to get this done quick. She says, hopefully. So I tried to ink and I've made a bit of a mess. So I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to cover up my mess with this little tag here, which I thought would be... Shh, nobody will know. Shh, quiet. Don't you tell anybody. I'm going to pop that on there and nobody will ever know. There we go. And we've just got to stick this down. I've got the ink out now, so you know we oh my goodness me, that's a lot of glue. So just up there. Ooh, got a big blob on there. Let's get rid of that. Never good. Blobs are never good. I'll pop this up, and that's our pocket. That was another way of folding that we did in the first video, or the first video. This is now the third video. Just to make some tags and pockets. Oh yeah, we just do that to be really quick. So I've got one of the doilies. I think I've got one. No, I've got two, which I thought would look super pretty. I'm loving using doilies, and I have so many. You can fold it or trim it, completely up to you. And I may put a bit of lace on the bottom. I think that'll look super pretty. Oh, it's nearly the right size. I've only got to trim a tiny, tiny bit. So let's do that bit. I think that's the right way up. I'm never sure with lace. I feel much better organised. I'm going to pop this flower on, but I'm going to leave a little tiny tuck spot just there. So I'm going to leave a little gap, and I'm just going to stick down the rest of the flower. Just like that. I just thought it would look really cute with that little ticket in there. So we just need a tag, and I have made one. It's just a what would have been on a card, and I'll cut it out. I've popped a little bit of lace on the top, and that just fits in. And look at the colours. They didn't come together. It just matched beautifully. So that's in there. I'm going to pop that inside for now until that's dried. Where's my pegs? I've got my pegs out, Jovi. Okay, so the next one was this little pocket. So this is the front, and look how cute he is. So I wanted him on, but I think he just looks a bit lonely on his own. So I think what we'll do is just, oh, look at that. That is, not sure. I was going to say that's really nice, but I don't know. I've got some of this colour. Nope. Oh, or that. I need something at the bottom. Huh. Bit of green lace. I think we're there. I think we're there. Let's pop this on. Oh no, it doesn't make sense. But you know. Does anything. I think we'll just put this at the bottom of there. Because, what do you think? That way. And it's just pretty. I felt like doing something pretty. I've just made loads of grungy journals, so I felt like doing something pretty. And do you know what? I've even got bling. Wow! Carol does bling. I can do bling. Don't know what glue to use. I'm guessing this will be fine. Sure, I've used this before. And we're going to put that on there, like that. Because it's that sort of journal. It's a blingy journal. So, that's another one. Done. I'm going to pop it over there. Now I've got one more, and I've got the elements ready. I found this, and I found this, and they're like just made to go together. but they just look a bit strange plonked on the tag. And I thought, oh, I could do another doily, you know, but I've done a lot of doilies. So I thought, well, what about if we try a bit of collage? A bit of collage for a change. Bit collage. Let's go this way, and then we'll just rip all that off. I don't want the straight edge. And I'm ripping it away from me because I don't want the white bit. So what about if we put this down like that, just to break up that outside, that bit. Let me just measure that. I've got a bit of white there that I don't want. I don't want to glue all the paper and then find out I didn't need it all. So let's just glue it on here, because you know what I'm like, it'll go everywhere. And I think this is the last. Oh no, I've got 2 more tags. We made a lot of tags the other day, didn't we? We did make a lot. Not sure if I'm the same way up, but I don't think it matters. I think it's one of them patterns. Now I think that breaks it up quite nicely. And I'm going to trim off this because it's got glue on it, which it has. So obviously that's now stuck on my scissors. And I think it will look really nice now with that and a label. Which way? That way. Just needed breaking up. I like it. I like this on this side. I could have the label like that. Let's glue this down, except for that top little bit. And I don't think I need that glue. I think I just need this one. God, you've got to have so many different types of glue to do junk journaling. Loads of glues. Right, so we'll glue this down, and I think that looks really nice. And we'll just decide where we're going to put this, because I've left that up, and I think that looks so good like that. And I'm going to just glue this, oops, just glue this bit now. And that is my big tag done. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I'm going to put up some photos of these in situ in the journal, and I'll see you soon.